Hello, everybody. It's believe it or not, this is Brian. It's iCabagon, and it's been a bit of a wild ride for the first 7+ months of 2020. So, again, this is mostly for the people that don't follow me on Twitter. But yeah, just to bring you guys up to speed because it has been a lot has happened. So I informed you all a while back. I had been diagnosed with chronic leukemia back in May of last year, but things were looking like it would be able to be treated and then slowly get back to work. But as things went on, the treatments stopped working as well as they should have. And in March, right around the time that the pandemic was also starting to get really, really serious, we found out that the cancer had become significantly more aggressive, had developed into an acute form, and therefore I needed to be treated as an inpatient at the hospital. So I was admitted to the hospital in Ottawa, and I was there for 69 days in a row. Got out for well, hang on. I won't tell the full story, but because that will be coming soon. But I was very, very lucky to get out of the hospital alive. No joke. And that's not hyperbole at all. There was a couple of times where I almost was gone. But I didn't die. And I eventually, after a tremendous struggle, the chemotherapy, the radiation, it was really, really brutal. I was in terrible shape. No way I could have been anywhere else but the hospital. And after that, I was able to get out for 6 days, spend some time at home, then went back in, had my bone marrow transplant, which at the time of me recording this, it's been a month since my transplant, and it is a very brutal recovery process. The procedure itself is quite easy, but everything that comes with it is quite intense. And as you can see, all my hair is gone. My eyebrows are pretty much gone. My beard is gone, and I look like crap compared to what I think I normally look like. But things are going well. The counts, my blood counts, which were consistently extremely low, are coming way back up to points where I can hopefully be discharged as a patient soon, because I'm doing outpatient treatment right now. Thankfully, my neck of the woods has handled the COVID extremely well, and this is an option for me. Otherwise, I would have still been in the hospital. But I spent close to 100 days between March and July in the hospital, and it broke me. It was some of the hardest thing. It was easily the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life. But the good news is that things look like they're going well. Like it's probably, I imagine, seeing me for the first time like this is quite alarming, but this is just what it's gonna be like for a little bit. But the main reason I want to do this is not the main reason. Secondary reason is to bring you up on what is going to happen with this YouTube channel, because like the energy for content is simply not here right now. But I don't want to stop, because it was something that kept me busy and something that made me feel good. So I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do yet, but I want to finish Twilight Princess eventually, and I want to finish Pokemon Versus. That's not going to happen for a long time, though, because I am in no shape to record or do any kind of crazy amount of work. It's going to be a long road. But the plan is, much like last summer, that Tony and I, you all know Tony, are going to keep working on on stuff for his channel, and we made plans last night. So we're going to keep content going over there, and it'll be slow at first, but we've got a lot of exciting stuff planned because we were having a lot of fun and like enjoying what we were doing. But we just got to get back into that swing. It's going to take some time because the pandemic hasn't been easy for any of us, but we want to try and get back to some sort of normalcy, and especially for me, because like I said, being in that hospital, it really messes with you because I wasn't even allowed to have visitors. If you pop by the streams, chances are you'll hear bits and pieces of this story because it has been what has been going on in my life, and it's been really, really terrible. I can't even sugarcoat it. But thank you all for the love and support. For the people that follow exclusively on YouTube, I appreciate it, and just wanted to give you some kind of sign that I'm doing okay, even though I definitely wasn't for a long time. And for the people on Twitter that I'm going to post this, which is where I'm posting this as well, I am sorry because I should have been keeping you guys updated more, but it just came down to a matter of keeping up all of just keeping everyone informed all the time became way too exhausting. Like, even doing this video, I'm getting tired. And I'm doing the thing where I look everywhere around the room but the camera, which is going to piss me right off. But so that's the extremely truncated version of not much of an update, but the two most important things are I am alive and I'm well, and stuff is coming with Tony soon. And provided energy comes back at a pretty good pace, there'll be a lot of good stuff, because we still got Pokemon White we got to do. We're going to do a whole bunch of things, and but that's all coming. And once I stabilize a little bit and get to a point where I can even consider making videos of my own, we will figure that out as we go. But yeah, thank you all for the love and support. I've seen the comments, I've read the tweets and the messages. I'm sorry I haven't replied to all of them, but it was, the best way to say it is when you come as close as I did a couple of times, your perspective really changes. So that's what is going to happen. Perspective is changing on a lot of things, so we're stepping back a bit to really make sure we assess, because I don't want to make a decision about something that I really enjoyed doing based on like a 20-minute thought process. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully we'll have more stuff sooner rather than later, and I hope you all have stayed safe and healthy during the pandemic. I can't imagine what the battle has been like for some of you, but we have all got to stick together in it, and hopefully get back to laughing about video games soon. But peace and love, guys.